Well, it's a couple of area teams. The Eagles hosting the Viroqua Blackhawks. With me, head coach Terry Sina. Terry, thanks again for taking the time out here. We can talk some Blackhawk basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me, Ken. I appreciate it.
We had a chance, we didn't have a chance to talk against when you hosted Lafarge. That was kind of a quick situation. You're going to play at 7, moved up to 6 because of weather, JV in another facility. Everybody was all over the place.
Yeah, it was a little wild, and I think it's not ideal, of course. We had another little situation in West Salem here on Friday as well that kind of threw us for a loop, but it's just one of those things you got to adjust, and that's a life lesson for sure. So just kind of be able to adjust on the fly and do your best. No excuses, right? So.
Exactly. Let's take a look at that Lafarge game. They came out, they kind of lit things up just for a moment, but boy, I thought your kids battled. You got back, I would say you were in the game, and before Lafarge kind of took control, maybe near the end or halfway through that second half, but I thought the kids played very well.
Yeah, overall I was happy. I think we were down 19-3. And actually got it back to a 2-point game. So as far as that, the resolve and getting back into the game, very good. Just disappointed in our start to get to that point. But that's what Lafarge will do to you. They speed you up and they make you play at their pace. And Phil's done a nice job with that. His girls do that. And that's what they do. So I thought going in we were prepared for that kind of thing, but it snowballs pretty quickly sometimes, especially when it's a press like that. But again, the resolve coming back and fighting all the way back, I was very impressed. And then I think we just kind of ran out of steam. But I think there's a lot of good things to take away, especially considering last year I think we got beat by 50 against them. So I don't really always like to compare too much, but there's certainly some positive things there for sure. So.
Well, and speaking of that, here's a positive. I think you only have the one senior in Zoe out there on the floor. You got a couple of freshmen that came in. Marlene came in after playing some JV. She got back over there in time. I thought she kind of sparked things a little bit. And of course, Hubach, my goodness, Emily, she's a great spark plug there as well.
Absolutely. Zoe's very important. She's a senior and she does a ton for us. But I do think that all the girls are really building that trust with each one of the kids, the freshmen, the juniors. Everybody's kind of coming together a little bit and understanding what each one of those kids brings. And Emma Moyleen is one of those kids that, especially a press like that, she's just calm and does her thing, at her pace, and not necessarily at the pace that the other team wants her to play at. And that's a really incredible skill. And then you got those kids like Emily who she's a fire plug. We got Rachel Deal. Some of those guys, some of those kids are just always playing at max speed. I can go on and on, but yeah.
Well, and that's the one thing, and I always am kind of reserved in mentioning names because, like you said, Rachel Deal, she played a whale of a ball game. Scrady hit some a couple of threes in there. Christensen coming in. You really, you kind of get into your rotation, I don't want to say right away, but when you see the opportunity, you get things moving.
Yeah, I think we have to. I think it's somewhat about matchups, and just getting those kids on the floor early, I think helps them throughout the game. Just getting them out, getting through the jittery part, especially those bench players. The sooner you can get them in, I think that's important to help them throughout the game. So
what do you know and what do you see or expect to see tonight with the Eagles?
Yeah, man, Steve does such a good job here, and this is such a good program. I know their record doesn't show it, but every game they play, they're in it. And, Bangor is one of the best teams in the area. They're within 7 of them. Royal's one of the best teams in the area. They're playing them tight. So their record hasn't shown it necessarily, but they are right there with every one of the good teams, and that's going to be a real challenge for us. I know Rayleigh Hyatt's one of the best players in the area, and they have other really good players too, but she kind of runs the show for sure. Yeah. And they are better than their record. There's no question about that. So.
And they're I don't want to say they're young because Brigham can, she can light things up. But they have a couple of sophomores. Lindley Ostrom is one of those that you got to kind of watch out for. She's only a sophomore, but she plays well underneath. So how do you look for the matchups that you want?
Yeah, I can't tell you that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think we talked briefly just before this that we're really just trying to get good at what we do versus, we still do our work on our matchups and stuff like that, but we're really just, especially as young as we are, we're just trying to get better at what we do and how that affects the game. Those matchups can dictate that a little bit, but we're hoping that at some point that will start dictating games as well because we're doing the stuff that we want to do versus what the other teams want to do. But
it's all about maturity, it seems like, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. It sure is. It sure is. So, and our older girls are very mature, and they're helping those younger girls come along in that maturity process. It's, a lot of talent in those freshman kids, but the maturity level will come with some of those older girls.
I think, and I've said this before, Terry, I'm going to say it again, I think if the fans watch, they know your kids are going to play hard, they keep their heads up. I have not seen them drop their head at all, and that's a testament to what you and your coaching staff are trying to establish. Congratulations on that. Keep that going. I see good things coming up here with you guys.
Well, thank you. I honestly appreciate that, especially because I know what you see and all the coaching that you've done, and you know the ins and outs of that kind of thing, and to hear that from you means a lot. So we're gonna keep moving forward, hopefully. So
that's what we got to do, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, Terry, thanks so much for taking the time out here, and we wish you the best of luck tonight in this non-conference basketball game.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Head coach Terry Sina, the Viroqua Blackhawks. We'll come back with, we'll see if we can't snag Steve Hunsinger, the head coach for the Eagles, in just a moment.
The Bank of Cashton hopes that you're enjoying today's special presentation. Be sure to call Scott Wall, 654-5121, for all of your banking and investment needs. Now located at 724 Front Street, a new modern bank, yet the same know your neighbor attitude. The Bank of Cashton. The Daily Brew Company, family owned. The Oleroots and Cades invite you to stop in. Try the many delicious items on their menu. Looking forward to seeing all of you from your friends at the Daily Brew Company on the north side of Westby, 100 Washington Street. Call 634-4001.
Welcome back to Cash and Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. Well, we were able to track down Coach Steve Hunsinger here for the Eagles of Cashton. And, Steve, thanks again for taking the time out here that we can talk some Eagle basketball. You have had a pretty good run of tough scheduling going on here of late. You've played like the 3, and I think you've got to be number 4, the top tier in the conference. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. We did this month of December, coming into the holiday break even. We had a schedule that we knew was going to bring us some competition, which we wanted. We want to make sure that we're competing against not only the top teams in our conference, but some of the teams in the area. And we threw into that mix, besides the 3 that you mentioned of Royal, Hillsboro, and Bangor from our conference, we played Blair Taylor, who was number 1 in Division 5 in this state, and we went over to Westby. So some really good competition, which is great for our team. We've had, some struggles as far as getting the W's in the win column, but certainly we've done a lot of growing as our team. Really working together, making sure that we're taking advantage of the opportunities that we're given, learning how to play as a team and connect some of the younger players with some of our more experienced players, really playing some good defense, which I'm impressed with right now, trying to limit some of our turnovers. That's always our goal. Reduce those, and then I think keeps us in some ball games, and we've got to get to the point where we can make that next transition and get over the hump, so to speak, to make sure that we're getting in the W column, and hopefully that starts tonight.
One of the things that I watched when you guys are playing, and of course I thought that Hillsboro game was a really good ball game. You play Bangor tough, keep it under 10. It was a 9-point loss. But that's a pretty good ball game, and that's a pretty good ball team over there. you do a nice job of rotating your people in and out, I think.
Well, we want to give opportunities for the girls that are there. I think we've got a good group of about 10 that we're, putting in and out of the game at any one time. And our goal is to be fresh, to be on top of our game, and make sure that we're pushing the ball when we need to push the ball, work our offense when we need to work it, and then find those opportunities. We're looking for the hot hand and somebody to knock down some jumpers and kind of get us rolling on that offensive end where we just haven't quite produced to the way we want to produce.
You go back to when we played Brookwood and Braley was not there. The kids learned a little bit about themselves, didn't they?
Absolutely, and that's every game that we come in and through. It's an opportunity to grow and develop, and we take out a leading scorer like Braley Hyatt, who has led our team in scoring all year. It just makes others step up, and that's what we talk about. Even when she returned, it's the next person up to step up, really be confident in how they play and what they're doing, and I think that's growing, and with the turn of the new year here, that's some of our goal is to get that confidence strong and really start putting some W's in the win column.
We really look forward to watching this ball game tonight, a couple of area teams. What do you know about the Blackhawks?
Well, they're a team that's developing and getting stronger under Coach Cena. I think he's got a mindset for the game, knows what he wants to bring to the floor, working with his athletes to put that out there. Again, they may not be where they want to be as far as the wins and losses go, but certainly growing and developing. We got to see them down at the Lacrosse Center here in December, and I expect a lot of the same stuff from them there, which is going to be a tough inside presence. They're going to put the ball up when they have the open opportunities, and we've got to capitalize and take care of business the way we need to play on the floor tonight.
Steve, one of the things I really like about you two as coaches, you have a lot of respect for each other, and that plays well into the game, and especially for your kids.
Yeah, I think it's, as coaches, we need to demonstrate to our players what we expect and what we expect to happen, not only on the court, but in life in general, and that's what we want to put out there, is a quality program, a quality commitment to what we're doing and how we're coaching, and I see that in Coach Cena. I hope it's coming across in some of the stuff that I'm doing, but certainly a good respect for a guy that really knows the game, and I think is going to do some great things for Viroqua program.
Yeah. Well, the reciprocal was going at you too, just so you know. Steve, thanks again for taking the time out here. I know the JV game is going to be coming up pretty quick, and we'll get out there and see what's going to happen tonight.
Sounds great. Thank you, Ken.
Head coach Steve Hunsinger of the Cashton Eagles bringing us some more action here, and we look forward to a lot of action on the court in just a few moments. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll be right back with the tip-off.
Bobby John's, downtown Cashton, now open for your enjoyment. You'll find your all-time favorite breakfast, lunch, and dinner items on their extensive menu. Stop in, say hi to Sam and Jolene Balto today. They're located at 913 Front Street and open every day of the week except Mondays. Call ahead 608-654-7611. We'll see you there. Bethel Boutique, located in Westby, part of the Bethel Home and Services, provides community members in need great selection of food products on a monthly basis. Donations of canned, non-perishable food products are accepted at all times. Call 608-634-3473 for more information. That's Bethel Boutique in Westby. Eagle Title Company, located on the north side of Coon Valley, 95 Central Avenue. Be sure to stop in and talk to Lori Holte regarding the 5 things not to do during your new property closing. Peace of mind and solid protection for you, the consumer, during your new purchase. Lori Holte, working only in Vernon, Monroe, and La Crosse counties to serve you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Cashton. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, along with Tom Lores. We get set to bring you tonight's varsity basketball game here. It's a non-conference game between the Eagles and the Blackhawks. Tom, welcome aboard, and thanks for popping in again tonight.
Oh, yeah, thanks for having me, Ken. It's always kind of a nice surprise. I wasn't planning on it.
It's going to be a jump ball here to get this ball game started, and Lindley Ostrom is going to come away with it. to the Eagles. They'll get things started here with the rotation. I'm going to try and keep track of the scoring tonight. Here's a 3 to get things started. That was Lindley Ostrom. Wasting no time in that. Boy, she just set up and let her fly.
Yeah, she did. Viroqua struggling guarding the three-point shot all year.
With the pressure here, it's going to stay back with the Blackhawks here as the ball was tipped.
Got another full court defense here they got to get through.
Yeah. Here's a nice looking shot. That is Hubac.
Emily Hubac, that was a nice shot.
I tell you what, she just answered right back in a good way, didn't she? Taking a quick look here now.
It's going to be a Viroqua ball off of Cashton Eagles player.
Zoe Clark with the pass down here to Hubac. Back up to Clark as she gets across the timeline. And she goes down on the right side. Goes to lay it up. No good. A little bit strong. And coming away with it. Well, it's going to stay with the Blackhawks. Now the pass, actually the shot there was a little bit short. And coming away with it, that was Lease. Here comes Hyatt with the layup, and she'll hit that one.
Wow, nice athletic cut to the basket there.
Yeah, she is very, very quick, isn't she?
Very smooth. One thing I'll say, Viroqua has done a lot better job beating the press this year. And better than years of late.
There's a nice little play by Zoe Clark.
Helgerson with a nice, she tried to get a charge there.
Oh, I got the camera back, I think, in time for Hyatt as she hit that 3.
Yeah, that was an arcing shot. That was almost hit the rafters.
Clark to Hubac, tried to go down low, and there was Lindley Ostrom. And getting the ball back,
Hubac, nice cut to the basket and following the shot all the way.
Yeah, she did a great piece of work on that. Here's a high off the glass, no, got the rebound, tipped it away right into the hands of Hubac, and here come the Blackhawks. Emily winding up on the floor here.
Quick feed on the part of Helgerson, just good defense all the way down the sideline. Got position, got in front of her.
Thanks to American Family Insurance, the Miranda Wright Agency. It's the agency, well, it's the family that you choose. It's the Miranda Wright Agency, Westby and Viroqua. We thank them for their support, as well as the ADRC, Aging and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County. Well, Ella Brigham from downtown just nailed that 3.
Cashton's making it rain here. We got to...
Getting the ball across the timeline. Shot is up and good. Was that Hubac again?
Yes, it was. Kind of found her
goodness.
spot there. Just inside the three-point line. Nice form, gathered herself nicely, and
she has 6
that one go.
6 of the 8 points here. Meanwhile, Cashton with 3 threes and a field goal for their 11 points tonight so far. Over here, Lindley Ostrom by herself, and they'll go down low. That's going to go off the hands of who?
That's off Whitney Scrady down there.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Scrady with the defense.
Nice defense on the part of Viroqua.
Yeah. They'll tip that one away. Quackenbush into the ball game. I didn't see her sneak in there, Tom.
I didn't either.
Come over there to the far side with Brigham. She looks to go in to Helgeson. Here's a shot up. Lindley Ostrom inside the three-point line, and she'll get a 2. So Lindley Ostrom with 2 here.
Is that Lindley Schendel?
Lindley Schendel. I'm sorry, I said Ostrom.
Sorry,
You know why? Because her aunt works with me at school at Brookwood, and that's Lindley Ostrom. So
you said it the first time. I know I'm got to be wrong.
Yeah, you know, that was just me. That's my old my old brain working. They'll get a kick out of that, though. Yeah, Lindley Schendel. Clark, or check that, Scrady with the rebound. Over to the far side it goes. Here comes Deal down on that wing. She'll take a shot. Nice running shot to hit it. We got a track race going tonight here so far.
Yeah, way more offense on Viroqua than they're used to. They've had a hard time scoring points.
Yeah.
Nice to see Hubach get the lid off the rim early.
Yep. Lindley Schendel is going to be tied up on that one.
We're going to have Hunsaker come in for Lindley Schendel.
Byer comes in as well.
For Lease. And then we had Kate Moyleen came in for...
Okay.
I'm sorry, Emma.
Okay. Here's a shot up, and that's good. That was
Rachel
14
Deal.
and Deal.
Yeah.
And we're going to get a timeout here. My goodness. Rachel Deal with a couple quick buckets. And we'll take a little time out here, and I can mention some of our fine sponsors helping us out tonight. Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service, featuring steel, country clipper, simplicity, and much more. It's Effinger Equipment in Viroqua. Best of luck to the Eagles, Blackhawks, and Norsemen as they compete in the Cooley and Scenic Bluffs conference races. Lynn's Home Center, downtown Cashton. Stop in for all of your HVAC and appliance needs from your local hardware store in Cashton. You'll find a reliable Reliance water heaters, Comfort Maker HVAC system, along with the top-rated Whirlpool, Amana, and Maytag appliances. Remember, if they don't have it, you don't need it. 801 Main Street, downtown Cashton. 16 to go, and a thanks to the Bank of Cashton. That is Scott Wall and that great crew located right here in Front Street, 724 Front Street. The new modern bank, yep, it's the same know your neighbor attitude. Bethel Homes and Services, Bethel Home with housing facilities. You'll find them in Viroqua, Coon Valley, Cashton, and Lafarge, providing unique care for Vernon County residents. Thanks to Pastor Trevor Scrady. And our thanks going out to Sam Balto and family at Bobby John's, now open for business here. Once again, we appreciate their terrific support. 13 minutes to go here in this first half action. We'll turn the mic over to Tom here in a couple of moments. As Brigham with the ball. Far side, Byer to Brigham. Her shot rolled off the rim, no good. Rebound, trying to get the putback. And that was Hunsinger, Lauren Hunsinger. She's going to be fouled.
I think Emily Hubach's going to. I know they called that on Zoe Clark.
Oh, they did, huh?
Yeah.
First shot up, no good. 13-13 ball game. Second one is off to the left, and Quackenbush able to get that rebound. And here comes Viroqua with an opportunity to take the lead here tonight. Deal makes the move to the right side. Down low to Moyleen, back up to Clark. She's going to drive. And what do we got here? A reach in?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think they're going to get it on Byer, I thought they said.
Number 4.
Yep. Taylor Byer with the foul. Here's a shot up, no good. Rebound, great position there by Helgeson. And here comes Cashton. Brigham goes down low, and we're going to get a foul as Byer had inside position, and reaching in was Quackenbush, caught her on the arm.
Yeah, Kate, a freshman, still learning.
Yep. Byer hits the first, but like I said to Coach Cena, one of the things that he's doing is he's instilling that drive, and they keep playing hard no matter what, and you're going to learn by those mistakes, and try not to make that mistake again, that kind of a thing. So
well, and hopefully we can keep this game competitive. They've had a game the other night against West Salem. It was just tough.
Well, West Salem has got a heck of a team. There is Hyatt with 2 as she gets the steal and the bucket. Quinn Cook set to come into the ball game. Here is Clark. She looks for the shot. No. Tried to force that one a little bit.
Yeah, trying to draw a foul, I think. Just braze the. Just got to go a little stronger to the rim. If she's
ADRC of Vernon County, supporting elderly and the disabled. 402 Courthouse Square. The ADRC of Vernon County is looking for volunteer drivers in Hillsborough, Lafarge, and Ontario. Help transport your neighbors to medical appointments or for daily errands. Mileage reimbursement is available. Call Vernon County's Aging and Disability Resource Center today. Embroidery and more. For quality embroidery, sewing services, screen printing, and promotional products at reasonable rates. Be sure to stop in, see Greg Danes at their location, 210D Swigum Road in Westby. Get the job done right the first time. Best of luck to the Norsemen, Eagles, and Blackhawks throughout the year. Viroqua will get the inbound. There's a nice play.
nice cut by Rachel Deal there.
Deal with another bucket. She has 6 points, as does Hubach.
Viroqua seems to be identifying passes quicker tonight, just a little less hesitant. Emily Hubach with the foul there.
Somebody, I made a mistake here. Somebody's got an extra point here for the Blackhawks because I've only got 14 points. So somebody make a free throw that I might have missed. Or did somebody hit a 3 and I counted as a 2?
Oh, Rachel Deal.
She had a 3?
Yeah, she did.
That would do it. Hitting both was Hyatt. Good looking shot here. That is off the mark. The boy left wide open, and Hubach pulled the trigger.
A good take. She's got to get used to shooting those kind of shots.
Yep.
Off the screen. It was a nice job.
After this possession, Tom, why don't you take it over here? We'll get Cook skipping the pass over here to the near side with Heft to Hunsinger. Back up to Cook. Cook on the drive. Her layup no good off the rim. Trying to come away with the rebound, and Clark is in there digging it away from Byer. We're going to keep this with who?
It's going to be with Cashton.
With Cashton, all right. He'll get the ball into Byer.
Quick
she comes
to call
back.
a possession, I thought.
Yeah,
You know,
it kind of was, wasn't it? There's going to be a foul as Hyatt went up, and that might have been, let's see if that was on Clark again.
yeah, that'll be on Clark.
All right, that's number 2 for her.
She's going to come out of the game, I would assume.
Yeah, it makes it kind of tough. With 10:56 to go here. Hyatt hits the first of 2. Second shot, that's as good as the other 3. And we'll turn the mic over to Tom Lohr here.
All right, thank you, Ken.
You bet.
Hubach pushes the ball over to Moyleen, posts up. Dregney gives the ball to Clark, shoots a long 3 off the backboard, no good. Rebound to Cashton. Cashton pushes the ball up the court over to Heft, over here to Hunsicker, I believe. Who got the rebound on that?
That was Hyatt with the rebound.
With the rebound, the putback, quick basket. Stretches the lead here to 8. Coach Cena calls a quick timeout.
Gives us a chance to talk more of our sponsors.
Main Street Designs. If you're in need for a cut, color, or highlight, be sure to contact Leah Kroom. Main Street Designs may be just what you're looking for. Conveniently located in the heart of Westby, 116 South Main Street. Give Leah a call today, 634-3201, and set up your appointment.
Cade Clearing, when it comes to clearing out old tree stumps or taking down hazardous trees, contact Cade Clearing, Brett or Riley. You can call Riley at 632-3678. Thanks to Carmen Fortune, your New Directions real estate expert. Looking to buy that new home in Westby, Viroqua, or surrounding communities, stop in and talk to Carmen. Also, the Cashton Building Supply, Kevin Kirking, Courtney Kuzi, for all your new building or renovation plans. One-stop shop. Get everything you need at Cashton Building Supply. And our thanks to Ernie Peterson and the great crew at Cashton Farm Supply, your organic farm experts. Back to Tom.
So back in the game here, we got Leona Christensen makes her first appearance. We got 3 freshmen in the game for Viroqua. Dragney with the drive. She tries to get up on the rim, ends up drawing a foul on Hunsaker there.
Well, she thought she had a very good block too, but I think it was the little follow-through that might have got her on that one.
Dragney has struggled on offense so far this year, but just less hesitation. You know, Viroqua probably in their conference. This is more of the level of basketball they should be playing. Trying to rebuild the program. This is a good test for them.
Yep.
Dragney with her second free throw. Shoots, no good. Misses on both those attempts. Heft brings the ball up, center court, swings the ball left, and that is Cook. Swings the ball way over to Hunsaker on the right wing, and Hyatt over to Byer, and somehow Hubac got that. She anticipated a pass, picked it off, and Cashton quick to defend there. Cashton's going to bring all their starters back in. So we've got Brigham.
American Family Insurance. For all your protection under one roof, it's the Miranda Wright Agency, Westby and Viroqua, providing you with a wide range of reliable insurance protection for you and your loved ones. Hard-working farm insurance coverage as well from your American Family Miranda Wright Agency. Stop in today and see why they are the family that you choose.
Lindley Schendel and
Helgeson there, number 20.
Helgeson. So that is Sanders with a 3 attempt off the rim. Rebound, Brigham throws it back out. Sanders and Helgeson passes it across to Brigham. Over here to Sanders, into Brigham on the post. Helgeson stops, pops a 3 off the front of the rim. That was Helgeson.
Lindley Schendel with the...
She tipped that out of bounds?
You know, it was a tie-up.
Oh, okay.
And it goes to the Blackhawks this time around.
Moylene's going to bring it down the right-hand side. Passes over the center to Clark. Clark swings it back right. And Hubac tries to bounce past it in on the cut to Clark. Gets picked off. Brigham from the right wing, way over the left wing here to Sanders. Back to Brigham on the left wing. Down into, that is Helgerson.
Yep.
Helgerson looks, passes all the way across, and almost picked off by Zoe Clark. She ends up getting it, and it's going to end up getting mishandled by Hubac. Tough pass to bring in on the run, and out of bounds on the baseline. Back to Cashton we go.
Main Street Mobile Mart, downtown Viroqua. Stop in and pick up your last-minute fishing requirements, bait to tackle, and even a quick snack. It's Viroqua's Mobile Mini Mart. Keep your vehicle running smoothly with Synergy Mobile Fuel. Rob and the whole gang wish everyone the best of luck during the 2021 season.
Helgerson. Helgerson brings the ball up, defended by Hubac. Back to Lees. Over to Brigham. Sanders down here to Lindley Schendel. Lindley Schendel looks, ends up walking with that.
Wow. I didn't see that.
I think she just drug her pivot foot. It was just
a touch, yeah.
It was. I mean, if they're going to do that, then they better call a lot of travel.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Nice pass by Scrady into Deal. Deal just doesn't quite go to the pass.
Yeah, Brigham really could see that one coming.
Sanders across to Lease on the left wing. Back down into Sanders off, or Brigham on the cut. Lindley Schendel shoots. And that's going to be, is that a 2 or a 3?
I think it was a 2.
It's a 2. Nice shot. Lindley Schendel successful. Stretches the lead to 10. Viroqua really needs to get some offense going here. Into Quackenbush. Quackenbush goes up soft. Gets her own rebound. Back to Hubat. Shoots. Misses on the three-point attempt. That clears the rim. Ends up going out of bounds. And back to Cashton.
Cade Clearing. Fully insured for your protection. Call for a free estimate today when it comes to tree removal. Contact Brett 608-615-0827 or Riley at 608-632-3678 when it comes to clearing out old tree stumps or taking down hazardous trees. Cade Clearing, the place to go.
Scenic Bluffs Community Health Centers with medical, dental, behavioral health, chiropractic, acupuncture, and pharmacy services. They support all of your healthcare needs under one roof. Scenic Bluffs offering a sliding fee scale program to make high quality care more affordable. Schedule an appointment today. 654-5100.
Credited for a block on that one, Tom, as we say thanks to Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op. If you're looking for the best wood fuel pellets, go to Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op, Upper Chaseburg.
So Rachel Deal with a nice tip to away from Hunsicker and ends up going off of Hunsicker's hands, out of bounds. 7 minutes, 20 seconds left in your first half. Viroqua out to a quick start offensively, now struggling, and ends up getting the ball over the right wing to Scrady and is good for a 3. 25-18 your score in favor of Cashton. Hunsicker stops, sends over to Cook. Cook across the nice cross-court pass into Hyatt, and Viroqua just having a hard time answering to Hyatt. She's quick, fast, strong. And how many has she got, Ken?
Well, let's see. Right now I have Hyatt with 1, 2, 3. There's 8, 11. She's got 15 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's playing tough.
Midbeast TV and Appliance, the place to go in Cashton for your Samsung, LG, Frigidaire, and more with kitchen appliances. Watch the playoff games and regular season events with the best large screen TV selection, all from Midbeast TV and Appliance. Excellent, friendly, and knowledgeable service department as well. That's Midbeast, downtown Cashton.
Stoddard, DeSoto, Ferryville. It's not hard to figure out where Riverbank got its name. Those 3 communities are where Riverbank started. Now that Riverbank has grown to serve communities in Bangor, Berry Mills, Coon Valley, Holman, La Crosse, Sparta, Toma, and Westby, the same close community spirit that brought us together is still there. Friendly, personal service, understanding the customer's needs, and going the extra distance in providing service. Riverbank, local banking made simple. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Share of the points.
Let's take a look at some of those sponsors you're watching on Coon Valley Telecommunications, Channel 14, and on Channel 2. Excuse me. Culver's of Viroqua on the north side, where you get a great tasting Butterburger. That's Viroqua's Culver's. Daily Brew. Stop in there. Terrific coffees, mouth-watering sandwiches each and every day. They have some terrific breakfast sandwiches. Back to Tom.
Scrady at the top of the key, passes over to Deal. Deal with a nice little drive, ends up getting tipped and blocked technically, I think, by Hunsicker, and out of bounds, back to Viroqua. Quackenbush is going to inbound on the baseline. It's over here to Scrady on the left side. Scrady right back out to Hubach. Hubach drives over to the middle of the court, back to Dragney. Rachel with a shot fake and dribble, and it's going to get fouled by Hyatt off the dribble.
Yeah, caught her with the shoulder as she looked to swipe that ball away, and that was probably not too hard of a call.
Deal gets the ball on the other side of the half-court line. Over to Hubach. Hubach dribbles a little bit. Hyatt with some aggressive defense. Hubach doing all she can to get away from her. Dragney dribbles back out, back over in the corner to Deal. Deal shot fakes again, posts up to Quackenbush. Nice job there by Scrady, and somehow they get the rebound back. Quackenbush comes back out to Hubach. Hubach gets the ball up on the rim, can't get that shot to fall, and so that rebound goes to Heft. Heft back over to Hunsicker. Hunsicker down here to Byer. Byer ends up getting it blocked. I'm not sure if that was Quackenbush that blocked that.
It might have been Quackenbush.
Rachel pushes the ball to Hubach, and boy, they're really moving up and down the
Up and
court.
down, they are.
And Cook, they kind of let her get an open lane all the way in for the layup. She ends up scoring. Viroqua is down by 11, 29-18 with 5 minutes, 30 seconds left. Coach Terry Sina calls a full
Looking
time.
for a home in downtown Westby? Contact Carmen Fortune, your local New Directions real estate expert. Located at 410 East State Street, this home with a new roof and a 30 by 30 garage with 200 amp service. A garden shed is included as well, and a huge backyard for your family. Contact Carmen today, 608-606-2497. Premier Co-op, serving members since 1893. Your corporate office located in Mount Horeb. Other sites include Cashton, Lafarge, Richland Center, Viroqua, Eastman, and Westby. Best of luck to all the area teams throughout the season, and they wish all of you a happy and prosperous new year.
We'll talk a little bit more about those sponsors. The Eagle Title Company helping us out. That's Laura Holte, working only in Vernon, Monroe, and of course La Crosse counties to best serve all of the clients. Embroidery and more for all your embroidery needs, screen printing, commercial sewing, heat transferring, you name it, place to go. Embroidery and more, 210D Swigum Road in Westby. Thanks to Mark Evinger at Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service, where you're watching tonight's ball game. Here from Cashton, featuring steel, country clipper, simplicity, and of course a whole lot more. Thanks again to the Evinger family. And the Viroqua Clinic, part of that Gunderson Health System, where comprehensive health begins, your medical care begins for the whole family. Give them a call at 637-3195. And finally, well, I stopped in tonight at Lynn's Home Center on my way here. Stop in for all your HVAC, appliance needs, local hardware store in downtown Cashton. Thanks to Dwayne and the crew
anything
there.
you need, they don't have.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Maybe a gallon of milk. I don't know. They might even have that.
Maybe. You wonder sometimes. There are a ton of 70,000 pieces of items they have there. It's crazy.
Hyatt with some aggressive defense on Moyleen and gets the ball to Hubach. Nice pass cross court into the post to Quackenbush. And Kate just can't get that shot to fall. A little bit nice deal. And but she's going to get two free throw opportunities. That was a foul on number 2, Quinn Cook.
Okay.
She gets that shot to fall, pull within 10. And Cashton brings in a Lindley Schendel. Comes in, and Grace Lease. And Quackenbush misses the second free throw, but rebounding improved by Viroqua tonight. They ended up getting that rebound.
More aggressive, it seems like.
And Clark kind of Gonna get fouled from behind from number 24. Is that, or no, that's number 20, Sydney Helgerson. So Kate Quackenbush with another opportunity at the line to shoot two. First of two comes off the rim, no good. Taylor Lindley Shendel nicely hands the ball back to the ref. Kate, same type of shot off the left side of the rim to Lindley Shendel. Over to Brigham, comes back here to Sanders. Sanders over to Lease. Lease back down to Brigham on the post. And Helgerson looking to post up herself. Quackenbush lets Lindley Shendel open for three and ends up getting rebounded by Brigham, who aggressively goes to the hoop, gets a basket. 31-19, your score with 4 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first half. Kate Quackenbush brings it into the post on the free throw line, and Zoe Clark is trying to get a foul, but really shooting without even hardly looking at the basket.
Yeah, she needed to set that one
Brigham
up.
shoots a three and no good, and gets out rebounded. Kate Quackenbush gets out rebounded. Elena Christensen quickly gets down and nicely throws the ball into Zoe Clark, and Zoe gets that shot to fall, and Helgerson throws it across court to Sanders. Wasn't quite expecting it. Mishandles the ball out of bounds. Going to come back to Viroqua. Haley Dregney's going to come in for Zoe Clark, give her a break for Viroqua.
Thanks to Main Street Designs supporting tonight's broadcast. That's Leah Kroom down there right on, of course, the main drag, Main Street in Westby. Perms, haircuts, and much more.
Moyleen passes across to Christensen, and Christensen ends up going to the basket. Just can't get that shot to fall. Beat the Cashton player to the basket. Brigham stops, looks. She ends up shooting a three, and it's good. 34-21 your score. 3 minutes, 12 seconds left.
Starting to pull away just a little. The Blackhawks will look to try and answer.
Elena Christensen passes it over to Zoe Clark, who's back in the game. Over to Emma Moyleen, back to Christensen. Christensen dribbles down the right side, almost gets trapped. Moyleen shoots, no good, and rebound to Helgerson. Helgerson handles the ball, brings it back up to center court, throws it back to Brigham. Brigham to Helgerson. Helgerson shoots, no good, and Lindley Shendel ends up getting that rebound and just kind of handles herself nicely, shoots the layup, and puts Cashton up quite handily here.
Yeah, she battled real well underneath the basket to get that, and then she was, found herself all alone, really.
Elena Christensen throws it to Hubach. Hubach ends up swatting the ball from behind, and Cashton's going to bring a whole nother five in. We've got Hyatt, Hunsaker, Heft.
The Varsity Funeral Home, dedicated to serving area families in time of need. Caring, professional guidance, always a must. Contact Gina Sherry for reliable, compassionate care. The loss of the life of a loved one is always a stressful time. Turn to Varsity Funeral Home, Westby and Viroqua. Cashton Building Supply and CBS Design. Be sure to stop in and see Kevin Kirking or Courtney Kuzi for all your new building or renovation plans. It's your one stop to get everything you need when it comes to home, agricultural, or remodeling projects. Call 654-7871, Cashton Building Supply and CBS Design.
Byer and Cook back in. Hunsaker over here on the right wing, back over to Heft. Heft gets it back to Hunsaker on the top of the key. Cook guarded by Scrady. Nice cut by Hyatt. 38-21 your score. Whitney Scrady looks, drives, stops, passes it out to Clark. Clark shoots a three, gets it to fall. 38-24.
Well, that was a nice little answer right there, though.
It was. They needed
confidence boost there.
Needed to try to battle
Yep.
Cashton's momentum a little bit. So Heft dribbles. She ends up double dribbling.
Well,
So
Deal kind of created that one
okay.
because
I
she
didn't see
bumped
that.
her, and there was no foul, and then she lost the handle, and then she dribbled again, and that's how she got
I was
called for
looking
that.
down at the roster. So Cook, with her quick hands, taps the ball out of bounds. Viroqua trying to hang in here in this first half. Clark throws it back across the half-court line to Deal. Deal stops her dribble. Over to Moyleen. Whitney passes down to Dregney. Dregney passes, dribbles right back at the top of the key. Emma Moyleen gets it to Scrady, who makes a nice drive, but again, just can't get that ball to fall. Hyatt with a quick drive, hands the ball off to Byer. Byer quickly puts the ball up and in. 40-24 your score. Time running out here in the first half. Emma drives across, passes over to Deal. Deal to Clark. Clark has a nice pass to Dregney, but Dregney just can't quite handle it. She had a nice cut to the basket. And number 10, Heft's going to bring the ball up. 30 seconds left. That's Cook just kind of surveying the court here, setting up the last shot. Hyatt tells her to get going, and Heft dribbles, passes over to Byer, back out to Cook, and
Wow.
Cook shoots the three, and Deal tries to get a shot off. There's going to be your first half, folks. 43-24. Cashton up handily in this one. And I'll put it back to you, Ken.
All right, well, let's take a quick here, and I'm going to take about a 30-second break and start adding up real quick. But Main Street Mobile Mart bringing you tonight's action. We thank Rob and the whole crew down there. It's your only family-owned convenience store in Viroqua. Mitby's TV and appliance, thanks to Mike Mitby. Stop in here. It's the place to go for your Samsung, LG, Frigidaire, and a whole lot more when it comes to appliances, kitchen appliances. They have a wonderful selection. Nordic Lanes, come on in and play. Bowling season leagues have already started up and are running now from the fall here through the winter, and of course be early in the spring. I'm sure they're always looking for people that may want to sub, and of course you got to check out their fantastic pizza. Well, we're going to take a very, very quick break here, about 30 seconds or maybe a minute, depends on how fast I can add here, and we'll come back and give you the scoring totals in the first half.
Located on Highway 27, Cashton Farm Supply, organic poultry, organic eggs, and more from your organic specialist, Cashton Farm Supply. When it comes to organic farming requirements, stop in and talk to the specialist, Ernie Peterson and his crew, Highway 27. Call 608-654-5123 today. Stop in at the VFW in Viroqua for great nightly specials. The VFW has an excellent menu from tacos, sandwiches, pizza, and of course the delicious Friday night fish fry that comes with a soup and salad bar. Let them take care of supper for you. It's the VFW of Viroqua.
Here we're going to take a look at the scoring here right now in a 43-24 Cashton lead here over the Blackhawks of Viroqua. Let's take a look at the Blackhawks right now. Rachel Deal leading the team along with Zoe Clark, both with 7 points tonight so far. And they both have 2 field goals and a 3. Emily Hubach started things off pretty quick here, Tom, with 6 points. She had 6 of the first 8 points for the Blackhawks, but she's cooled down since then. I think they put a little defense on her.
Yeah, I think they put Hyatt.
I think so.
Hyatt on her.
Yeah, I think that's
all
what
of a sudden
happened.
Things were a little different, but Viroqua, trying to match energy there in that first half, but just couldn't stay with them.
Yep. Kate Quackenbush has a free throw, and Whitney Scrady has a 3 to round out the scoring. So Deal and Clark both with 7, Hubach with 6, Scrady with 3, and Quackenbush with 1. Meanwhile, let's take a quick look here. We're going to say thanks to a couple of those sponsors. Premier Co-op, check out the Ace Hardware, and of course the Premier Convenience Store, the Cenex Fuel on the south side of Westby. Our thanks also going out to the Riverbank. Kyle Christofferson is the manager down there in Coon Valley, and of course Katie Helseth in Westby. We thank them for their help. Real quick, and they're going to start some music. We'll see if we can't get this in. Quinn Cook is she has 5 points. Taylor Beyer with 2. Taylor Lindley Shendo with 7. She hit a 3 to kind of get things going there for the Eagles. Braylee Hyatt with 19. She has been red hot with a number of field goals, 6 of them in fact, and of course a 3. And Ella Brigham with 8 points. She has 2 threes on the night. So Hyatt leading the way with 19 big ones now, Tom. That's a remarkable number right there.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take a quick break here as they're going to bring out the pom-pom girls, and we'll kind of have to turn things down a little bit. Back with more after this.
Nordic Lanes, fun for all seasons. Nordic Lanes on the north side of Westby. Volleyball, beanbag, co-ed softball, and men's softball as well taking place throughout the summer weeks. It's a triple play when you stop in at Nordic Lanes in Westby. A proud supporter of area events. Be sure to stop in and try some of their fantastic pizzas and more. Nordic Lanes in Westby. Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, located just outside of Viroqua, a county-owned long-term care and rehabilitation facility. Be sure to call Amanda Huff or any of her crew at 637-5400 and find out why you are treated like family at Vernon Manor Healthcare Center.
As we are about set to start the second half action, our thanks going out to Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare, located right here, corporate office in Cashton. We appreciate their terrific support. Give them a call for your next appointment at 654-5100. Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare. And Sealands Carpetland, luxury vinyl, tile, carpet, and hardwood floors. Contact those professionals from Coon Valley at Sealands Carpetland. And a wonderful thank you and a shout out to Sleepy Hollow. Looking for that new or used vehicle, place to go is Sleepy Hollow, north side of Viroqua. Be sure to take a look at all 3 of their facilities. Thanks to Spanky and the crew for all their support. And finally, before we get this ball game going here, second half action, Sweet Valley Artisan and Valley Fudge and Candy. I tell you what, 75 wonderful, delicious flavors of fudge down there in Coon Valley. They're right there on Central Avenue. And, of course, 9,000 square feet of artisan shops. You can't go wrong there. Here we are with the opening play, and it's going to be Hyatt with the drive. She will not get the bucket. Looked like it was going to be Lease with the ball, and then it was tipped away here by
Hubach.
Hubach.
Hands. Yeah.
Okay. taking a look here now as we get this reset. It is going to be Helgeson down there. She'll hand off on the left side over in that corner, and guess what? Hyatt continues her hot shooting. She picks up a 3 and increases the lead 46-24. Looking at the defense, here is offense going to be Deal driving, kick out here. Clark, good look, just a little bit strong on the back end. Helgeson coming away with it. That's one of the things about the Eagles. There's a 3 by Brigham. No. Lease going to try and get in there. Ripped away by Clark. One of the things with Helgeson, she's not afraid to get down low and get those rebounds, and she's a great ball handler.
Yeah, Clark's physical too for Viroqua.
She is. You're going to lock up with her, you better have a good handle on that basketball, because she's not going to let it go. Down low, there's a good play. Lindley Schendel with the reach in, a reach across, I should say, not a reach in. That might have been a foul, but she reaches across with the left hand. Here's a 3 on way by Screedy, no good, just to the left.
Nice take, though, nice pass.
Yep.
Somehow Hubach handled that ball. It's tough.
There's a 3, long rebound. Oh, breaking to the bucket.
That Hyatt just,
Brigham
really has great court awareness. Cut to the basket.
Brigham saw her all the way, didn't she?
Yeah.
Pretty good job there. Here comes Hubach. Emily over here to Scrady. Scrady on the drive. The shot a little bit too strong. Lease with the rebound. Back down the court here comes Helgeson over to Brigham. You're watching on Vernon Communications Channel 14 and Channel 2, the Cashton channel, as Hyatt missed a 3 down that corner where she had just previously hit. Here's Brigham reaching in, but good job there by Deal. Now the bounce pass. Christensen into the ball game. Good snag by Helgeson, kept her toes in bounds.
Yeah.
Now the pass, though, behind Brigham. And it's going to go back to the Blackhawks as the ball goes into the storage room. Our thanks going out to Vernon Manor Healthcare. Thanks to Amanda Huff and that great crew. Well, you're treated like family when you stop in at Vernon Manor Healthcare Center and give them a call. They're more than happy to help you out. Show them what they have down there for health care. Here is that Christensen there? That was.
Yeah, Christensen penetrated the lane, and then instead of shooting it, she tried to pass out of it, and she had a nice shot.
Yeah.
Just gotta shoot the ball.
Boy, inside pass. Somebody wound up on the floor. That was Hyatt. She went down hard. Back it goes.
Quackenbush kind of commanding the rebounds down in there, but
shot no good. Rebound put back Hyatt. She goes, oh, you can knock me down, but I'm going to get up and keep going. And she did, didn't she? That was a tough play. Shot is up short, right into the hands of Hyatt.
Well, I have a hunch Coach Cena must have told the Blackhawks to get the ball up on the rim and see what happens.
Yep.
They're really openly shooting the ball versus just dribbling around, passing, and turning it over. So
there's a nice block over there. That was Quackenbush. Lease tried to get that one up and over, but she had a full hand on it. Here's Deal now. She'll make a little move, bounce pass. Oh, was thinking that Hubach was going to be cutting to the bucket. Instead, it went right into the hands of the Eagles. Here's Helgeson. Back over to Brigham. Brigham's all alone, but she won't take this one. She'll wait as they look to burn some time off the clock. Hyatt, though, she says, well, why not? That ball is going to go off the foot of Rachel Deal. That's a tough break for Rachel. She was in between a couple of Blackhawks and really had good position for that rebound.
Yeah, she was right where she had to be. A lot better position than they've had in the past.
Yeah.
They just got to execute.
That pass,
Quackenbush doing a nice job of rebounding here tonight.
Ball going up over the top. Here comes Hubach. Dregny, baseline move. She's going to go all the way across, back up the top to Christensen. Oh, almost like a Harlem Globetrotter there. Rolling that one on her back. Now we're going to get a reach in here. And Lindley Shungo. Yeah, who was it?
Haley Dregny.
Haley, okay. Thanks to Vernon Electric, your Touchstone Energy cooperative. They remind you that, well, a lot of things have gone up in price over the years, but substantially, but Vernon Electric, your electrical energy, has only gone up, well, something like 3 times, where other like appliances and so on could be 9 times. There's a good play underneath, and Hyatt going to pick up another 2.
Yeah, she's the Achilles heel. She's very talented.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time hearing you, Tom. I think. There we go.
Is that better?
There, that's better. Yep.
Sorry.
Felt like you were across the block.
Yeah. Maybe that's where I should be.
I'm about ready to turn the mic over to you here, so don't go too far. The ball is tossed out of bounds.
When you think of a co-op, farms may come to mind, but it's the people that make a cooperative thrive. At the Chaseburg Co-op, that means everyone who's involved. Those who work there, members who do business, even customers passing through for anything from gas to tires. It's local. It's people coming together community-wide and beyond. You don't have to be a member of the Chaseburg Co-op to do business with them, but it sure has its perks, and it's free. Ask how you can become a member. The Chaseburg Co-op, your locally owned co-op.
We're going to take a little break here in the action.
Sealand's Carpet Lane, located in the heart of Coon Valley. Be sure to stop in, talk to Paige, Tim, or any of the team members today. You are their #1 priority. 452-3129 is the number to call. And Tim reminds you, if you step on it, they sell it.
What is it that makes you powerful? Having a voice. When you're part of a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your voice is heard, loud and clear. Because you're more than a customer, you're a member. Most important, you're connected to all the other members in our community, to your hometown electric co-op, and to the people who've been there for you year after year. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and
We're
information.
going to take a full minute timeout. That'll give me a chance to kind of take care of
Buzz
a
through
few.
a bunch.
Yeah. Vernon Memorial Healthcare, 5-star patient experience, 16 straight years. Outstanding service based on Centers for Medicare and Medicaid. And our thanks to the great crew down there on the south side of Viroqua. It's the VFW. Well, they've got all kinds of great nightly specials and, wing specials on Monday nights. Don't forget, of course, that terrific fish fry on Friday evenings. And the Viroqua Booster Club, thanks to Carl Zuby and that terrific crew helping us out as they do so much for the Viroqua athletic teams and, of course, for the school district. And my sincere thanks to Dr. Leon Klum. So much check out that gentler side of dentistry. I always, it's weird to say, but I do enjoy going there. It's this great conversation, and they tell you what's going on, and, you just appreciate that so much. That's something you don't get very often.
Yeah, it's amazing how far they've come in that industry.
No kidding. After this possession, we'll turn the mic over to you, Tom, as Viroqua Hunsinger gets the ball back. She's going to come way out on the top, and she overshoots Sanders by about 3 feet. Sanders with a smile is like, I can't jump that high.
Full 5 in for Cashton.
Okay.
So they switched everybody out.
All right, back to you, Tom.
All right, Emma Moyleen over here to Lana Christensen. She's going to dribble at the center, gets it to Whitney Scrady, who's going to get fouled down here on the post by number 10, Amber Heft. Only one foul apiece here.
Wow, that's surprising me.
11 minutes to go. Whitney Scrady shoots a 3. I apologize, Ken. I got kind of a frog in my throat here.
That's all right. Let me know if you
Over
need some
here
time.
Sanders. Sanders shoots a 3. And Kate Quackenbush is kind of a rebound hog tonight. She's gotten a lot of them. She tries to push the ball up to Scrady. Scrady lets the handle go on the ball. And that goes to Heft. Heft brings the ball up to Cook, over to Sanders. Sanders down to Hunsicker. Hunsicker, quick passing on the part of Cashton. I can't even keep up. Okay. So it's going to have, that's going to be out on the part of Sanders. She tips the ball out of bounds. Ref calls it Viroqua ball. Kate Quackenbush passes it in to Emma Moyleen. Over to Emily Hubach, dribbles left, comes back right in the center, right at the free throw line, shoots in and out of the rim, and comes back out. Heft pushes the ball up over to Hunsicker on the right wing. Back here to, that is Sanders on the left wing, shoots, rebounds Scrady. Scrady pushes the ball up, passes it over to Rachel Deal, or no, that's Emma Moyleen. Emma dribbles right to Quackenbush, back to Moyleen, shoots a 3, no good. Rebound to Heft again. Heft brings the ball, passes it over to Sanders on the left wing, back to Heft in the center, back over here to Sanders, down to Hunsicker. Hunsicker brings it out to Sanders, across court to Cook. Cook shoots, good, 3, count it, 50. Well, no, that was a 2.
That was a 2, okay.
54-24. Cashton up handily by 30. Emma Moyleen on the right wing. Dribbles left. Hand lost it to Hubach. Just couldn't quite handle the pass. And turnover back to Cashton. On the tie-up, Hunsicker is going to inbound to Amber.
Culver's of Viroqua. That's where you can get a great tasting butter burger, or crank it up a notch. It's the deluxe burger, right here in Viroqua, where food is grown, not made. Home of the concrete mixer. Culver's hopes that you're enjoying today's special presentation. And remember, they offer a flavor of the day each and every day.
Amber Heft comes over center court, over to Hunsicker on the left wing, down to Cook. Cook over here to Sanders. Sanders down on the post to Heft. Heft dribbles, wisely gets the ball up in the air, goes to the rim, and draws the foul. That is going to be on Emily Hubach. That's her second of the evening. Second team foul. She's good on the first free throw. Second free throw is off the front of the rim. Rebound is fought for, but taken in by Quackenbush. Moyleen quick passes the ball up. Nice pass. Hubach drives the basket and gets a layup opportunity. Ends up getting fouled by number 3, Lauren Hunsicker. That is her second on the evening. First free throw attempt by Hubach is no good. Up is her second, and out ends up getting rebounded here by Cook. Or no, that was Hunsaker. And going to end up getting fouled by Dragney, I believe.
Yeah, she went down along with that, but I think she is going to get caught with the foul on that. Bit of a reach in. Our thanks going out to the Varsity Funeral Home, supporting the communities, surrounding communities. Since 1970, they continue on with compassionate, excellent care during the time of the loss of a loved one.
Hunsaker passes across court, tipped by Hubach. Gathered back in by Heft. Heft over here to Beyer. Beyer to Hunsaker. Hunsaker over to Cook. Cook into Beyer. Back out to Cook. To Heft. To Sanders. Sanders shoots. And we've got a jump ball going to be in favor of Viroqua. Fight between Zoe Clark and Lauren Hunsaker.
Yeah, that was a pretty good tussle there. Both of them were not going to give up on the ball.
Well, I know Lauren's grandpa Steve up there on top of the Coon Valley Ridge up by the 10 Mile Hill.
Uh-huh.
They milked a lot of cows. She's tough. She's got good genetics between the Hunsakers.
There you go.
Nice rebound. So a nice layup comes over top the rim from Clark. Rebounded by Quackenbush. Quackenbush is kind of all over the court tonight. She's playing good basketball.
Yes, she is. Very aware of what's going on, playing hard.
Almost stole that pass. She was the one with the basket on the other end. A little strong on the basket here by Lindley Schendel. Rachel Deal tries a nice runner, but just can't get up and over the top of. Who was that blocked that? Was that Helgerson?
Might have been.
Brigham passes down to Lease. Lease back out to Lindley Schendel. Over to Lease on the right wing. Out to Brigham. Helgerson surveys the court on the top of the key. Swings it over to the left wing to Hyatt. Lease sends the ball to Hyatt, to Brigham, to Helgerson. Helgerson brings the ball back out, almost loses the grip, into Hyatt. Hyatt quickly turns off the post, off the backboard in. 57-26 your score. Hubach dribbles left, switches to right. It's a nice shot opportunity and can't get that ball to fall. Hyatt brings the ball up for Cashton, over here to Helgerson. Helgerson brings it back out on the right wing, over to Lease on the far right wing. To the top of the key to Helgerson. Helgerson swings the ball left. Hyatt puts it down on the baseline to Brigham, to Lease at the post, back to Brigham, across the court to Helgerson. And Hyatt tries to kind of dribble pass over to Lindley Schendel, but almost picked off by Viroqua. Looked like a double dribble there, Ken.
Yeah, I was waiting for the whistle, to be honest.
All right, Lease to Lindley Schendel, back to Lease, down to Brigham on the post. Brigham gets defended. Rachel Deal ends up getting a jump ball, steals it away. Going to be in favor of Cashton. Viroqua staying aggressive here.
Thanks going out to the Westby Co-op Creamery. Take home that country goodness and, of course, all of your favorite kinds and types of dairy products, conventional and organic.
So Hubach steals the ball, works for a layup on the left-hand side of the basket, but gets stolen away by Lindley Schendel. Out of bounds back to Viroqua. Zoe Clark's going to bring the ball inbounds.
Alana Christensen back into the ball game now, Tom.
Moyleen tries to post up. Hyatt quickly kicks the ball out of bounds. Going to start back over here on the baseline. 6 minutes, 23 seconds left. Clark looking for an open Blackhawk. Sends it to Moyleen on the left-hand side. Hubach working that left wing. Bounce passes into Clark. Nice pass. Clark just can't get that ball to fall. Jump ball coming back to Viroqua. They're going to get another opportunity to inbound off the baseline. Zoe Clark's going to do that for them. Zoe quickly gets it to Elena Christensen, but Briggan's going to get called for the reach from the back.
Yeah, that was kind of a easy whistle there, I think.
Sweet Valley Artisan and Valley Fudge and Candy. Sweet Valley Artisan invites you to stop in. Browse the 9,000 square feet of Artisan Mall located right in the heart of Coon Valley. And when you're done there, in the back of the mall, Valley Fudge and Candy, where old-fashioned quality meets today's fresh new flavors. Handcrafting over 75 flavors of fudge just for you.
Vernon Communications Cooperative has connected their members to the latest technology for 70 years. Whether it be phone, internet, streaming, or digital video, they are your reliable and secure connection to communication. VC Co-op provides a superior fiber optic network to serve their members with world-class technology and unrivaled local service.
6:09 remaining here in the ball game. 57-26 your score.
Wileen gets away with a travel. Nice pass. Rebound, Christensen over to Hubach. Hubach dribbles the right-hand side, swings it to Christensen, drives. She gets the ball up and on the backboard, can't get the shot to fall, but she is fouled by...
There are a lot of good reasons to shop the Westby Cooperative Creamery Cheese Store in Westby. Try the all-new sour cream pouch filled with fresh, all-natural sour cream that makes serving a whole lot easier. Just squeeze to put the finishing touches on any meal with no mess. Squeeze on tacos, chili, baked potatoes, you name it. Store it in your fridge for any time or bring it along on camping trips and picnics. Squeezable sour cream pouches are convenient farm-to-table country goodness from Westby Co-op Creamery.
Coon Valley Telecommunications, serving Stoddard, Coon Valley, and the Chaseburg communities with state-of-the-art communication services, cable television, phone service, high-speed internet, and computer repair. Contact Coon Valley Telecommunications, 452-3101, and their friendly staff work quickly to get you up and running. That's Coon Valley Telecommunications.
That is going to be Sydney Helgerson. Elena Christensen misses her first from the charity stripe. Second free throw of 2. She gets that one to fall. You know, one thing, Ken, has been tough. Grace Stuber's out with a bad knee, and she's out for good. She can't play with that knee anymore.
Oh, that's too bad.
Injured it last year. And then Rozeski's out for some reason. She had some outpatient surgery or something. I don't know.
Okay.
So depth an issue, and really working these young freshmen a lot for Viroqua. They're holding their own, I think.
I think so. You know, and the one thing they got to look at is there's a foul underneath. Lindley Shendo will go to the line, but you know, they're getting some valuable playing time, and they're going to get such a better grasp of the game, the speed and all that.
Right.
They just, you know, hang in there.
Got to stay with it.
Yep, hang in there with a good attitude.
It's tough. Viroqua has one senior out, Zoe Clark, and it's a testament to Cashton here. You know, you look over at their bench, and they're bringing 5 in and 5 out, and experienced players and awesome participation here by Cashton.
Right. Lindley Shendo hits the first. She'll get another one. Anyways, in the act of shooting.
Makes the second.
Byer will come in for her as, like you said, Tom had mentioned, 5 in, 5 out for the Eagles.
Elena Christensen dribbles the top of the key, swings all the way across to Hubach. Comes off Hubach's hands, out of bounds, going to turn the ball over to Cashton.
That was a high fastball for sure.
Well, it was tipped by Cashton too, but it just wasn't quite ready for it. So Hunsicker passes over to Heft to Cook. Cook dribbles, passes to Sanders. Sanders down to Hunsicker on the post. Clark trying to steal that ball, gets it back. Somehow Hunsicker got it out to Heft. Heft's gonna put it over the wing, tries to get the ball in to Byer, and it gets stolen away. Moyleen has it up here on the right wing, back out to Clark, top of the key. Clark tries to penetrate down. Nice running layup.
Credit Hubach, Tom, with that steal, by the way. Kind of got things rolling there for the Blackhawks.
Heft passes to Cook. Cook in on the free throw line to Byer. Byer back out to Halgerson. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Heft.
Yep.
Shoots a three-pointer. Moyleen with the rebound. Quick pushes it down to Elena Christensen. Hunsicker blocks that shot attempt. Heft shoots off the top front of the rim. And Clark with the rebound. Moyleen quick passes to Christensen. She puts it back out to Dregney. Dregney passes it across to Moyleen, to Clark. Hubach with the three attempt. And Christensen ends up getting it stolen away from by Hunsicker again.
Just under 4 minutes to go in the ball game now. 59-29.
Well defended by Hubach. Trying to work Byer in there on the low post. Going to be fouled. That's actually by Zoe Clark. That'll be her third. And Kate Quackenbush is going to come in for Zoe Clark, give her a break. Emma Moyleen pushes the ball up to Christensen on the left wing. Christensen, she has a nice drive.
Yeah.
And just can't slow that shot down enough to get the ball to fall through the basket. Christensen harassing Heft out there. Pump it down to Hunsicker. Hunsicker shoots over the top of the rim. Moyleen with the rebound. And Hunsicker's going to swat the ball away from Moyleen out of bounds. It's going to be back to Viroqua. Quackenbush's going to in.
Viroqua Booster Club, supporting the many teams of Viroqua High School. The Booster Club works closely with coaches and administration to assist in many ways. Thank you to the Viroqua Booster Club, fans, parents, and alumni for their great financial and moral support over the course of all these years.
Oh, that's full service. Pull in there, Michelle. Oh, yeah, okay.
Fill her up?
With the good stuff.
You got it.
Oh, and can you check the oil too, please?
Sure. That car has no oil.
Over the timeline to Moyleen, back to Christensen. Christensen dribbles twice to Quackenbush cross court. Hubach posts up Quackenbush, and she gets it right back to Hubach, who shoots and is unsuccessful on that basket. This is going to get pushed up the court off of the hands of Sanders for Cashton. And it's going to give Viroqua the ball back with 2 minutes, 45 seconds.
Now we're going to see some of the JV kids, the two Schrader girls, Marley and Sarah.
Katie Lees.
And Carenta into the ball game now. Staying out there, Sanders, by the way.
Okay. So Emma flashes the post and gets a nice pass down there. Puts it back to Hubach, back over to Dregney. Hubach shoots, no good. Rebounded by Christensen. It's going to end up staying here off the hands of Katie Lees. Rachel Deal is going to come in for Emily Hubach. Kate Quackenbush is looking to throw it in and ends up getting to Dragney, but off the hands of Schrader. Rachel Deal drives and nice little shot, and just can't quite get that shot to fall. Off Christensen, and was that Quintera fighting for that?
Carenta.
Sorry.
That's
Just can't get that one down tonight. Christensen dribble drives on the right wing, stops, passes back to Dragney, out to Moyleen. Moyleen to Christensen. Elena passes back over to Rachel. Rachel stops, tries to find a hole, gets it up on the rim, gets her own rebound. It's going to be on the ground, on the floor with the whistle. That's going to be a foul on number 14,
Carenta.
Aubrey Carenta.
Yep. Oh, nice shot.
Moyleen banks that one in.
That was a 2.
That was a 2. Sarah Schrader swings the ball over here to, which is the other Schrader?
Sarah
Marley.
Marley's 15.
Emma Moyleen pushes the ball to Elena. Elena back out to Rachel. Rachel shoots. She's going to get fouled on the shot. By number 1, Sarah Schrader. So no good on the first free throw from Rachel Deal. Off the front of the rim to the second. Rebound back to Lily Sanders. Marley Schrader passes it over to Sarah Schrader. She brings it down to Aubrey Carenta. That ball in and out, and then falls back down in from Marley Schrader.
Oh, Schrader?
I think so.
Okay, I put it for Carenta.
Sorry, I'm a little slow on my... Elena dribbles, tries to penetrate that right side of the lane and ends up double dribbling.
61-31 with under 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Stay with us. We'll give you the scoring after this. Reminder, tomorrow night we'll be in Westby on Tuesday and Thursday, and then back there on Saturday with the Westby Duels.
So Rachel Deal's going to get this ball. Nice little layup with a right-hand switch. And
Rachel
ends up putting that one in.
Right.
And 61-33 your score as we wrap this one up, folks.
All right, let's take a look at the scoring here. And we'll kind of pan back here as the teams go across. Let's take a look here. Moyleen with 2 for the Blackhawks. Rachel Deal with that bucket gets 9 for the night. Emily Hubach stayed with her 6. Scrady with her 3. Quackenbush with 3 tonight. And Zoe Clark, let's see, she wound up with 9 on the evening. So no one able to break into the double figure digits here for the Blackhawks, but they did have some even scoring here, Tom.
Definitely improved offensive strategy and
Yep.
more aggressive shooting the ball and looked a little more or less hesitant, I guess.
Right. Well, Braylee Hyatt led the way tonight. She had 30 points on the evening, so she just was on fire throughout. And let's take a look here. Quinn Cook with 7 points tonight. Hunsinger did not score. Byer with 2. Let's take a look down a little bit further. Marley Schrader with a bucket. Taylor Lindley Shendo, I believe she had 9 for the evening, and Brigham with 8 for the totals there of 61-33. So Braylee Hyatt, she was miss everything tonight.
Wow.
With that.
want to say thanks to our final sponsor. I was going to try and get it in and kind of spaced out, but it's WCCU, the Westby Co-op Credit Union. You'll find them right here in Cashton, and of course the corporate office in Westby, a couple branches in Richland Center. You're in Coon Valley, Lake Delton area, Reedsburg, Portage. They're just 9
Sauk
facilities.
City, my old alma mater.
I tell you what, they're doing a great job getting out and about. Well, Tom, really tonight, when you stop and look at it, it was the defense for the Eagles. They were very physical, like you had said earlier, and Braley Hyatt with almost half the points tonight for the Eagles with 30.
Yeah, she was like a human highlight reel.
No kidding. She was. She was.
I think, strength, speed, accurate three-point shots, they did a nice job.
Yeah. Well, we certainly hope that you enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production. For Tom Lohr, I'm Ken Manning, as we look forward to more basketball action coming up. We'll go to Westby Tuesday and Thursday, and then the following week we'll pick up some more, Tom, with some Viroqua and some basketball there. I think we got the girls coming up somewhere along the way. I
hope to get back and
we'll
get back in the flow. I got out of it in the holiday season.
We'll get things rolling again.
Appreciate the opportunity.
All right. For Tom Lohr, I'm Ken Manning saying thanks for watching, everyone, and stay warm. We'll see you tomorrow night.